Statue of Liberty, the journey of a symbol of freedom and hope. Part 1. Big dreams from both sides of the Atlantic. In the mid-19th century, the world was changing rapidly. Europe was engulfed in revolution and conflict, while America, having gained independence from Great Britain, was becoming a symbol of freedom and opportunity. In this context, a bold idea rose in the mind of French sculptor Frédéric-Auguste Bartholdi to create a colossal statue that would be a symbol of friendship between France and America, and a declaration of the desire for freedom for all mankind. Bartholdi was fascinated not only by the concept of freedom, but also by America. He had visited the United States and was deeply impressed by the pioneering spirit of its people. The image of a country that welcomed millions of immigrants with the opportunity for a new start left a deep impression on him. Bartholdi began sketching out initial ideas for the statue, inspired by the Roman goddess Libertas, a symbol of freedom and liberation from oppression. But the dream was not Bartholdi's alone. It was also that of Édouard René de Laboulaye, a French lawyer and historian who believed that America was a model for nations seeking freedom and democracy. Laboulaye came up with the idea that France should give America a gift to commemorate their friendship. It would not be just a monument, but a shared symbol of noble ideals. Part 2. The arduous creative process. Frédéric-Auguste Bartholdi began designing the Statue of Liberty in 1870. It was not only a work of art, but also a huge engineering challenge. The statue needed to be tall and imposing, yet still withstand the harsh winds and weather of both the ocean and time. Bartholdi collaborated with the brilliant engineer Gustave Eiffel, later known for the Eiffel Tower, to solve the structural problems. Gustave Eiffel created an internal steel frame to support the bronze outer shell of the statue. This frame system not only supports the weight, but also allows the statue to naturally expand and contract with temperature changes, helping it to last for centuries. The statue was crafted in France, with parts cast piecemeal. The scenes of workers at work in Bartholdi's workshop, where large bronze plates were hammered, bent and joined, are a testament to the incredible creativity and skill of human beings. Every detail of the statue, from the 7-rayed crown symbolizing the 7 continents and 7 seas to the torch in his right hand, is deeply meaningful. Part 3. The journey across the Atlantic. The statue was completed in France in 1884, but that was only the beginning. The statue needed to be shipped across the Atlantic to New York, no easy feat. It was disassembled into 350 individual pieces and packed into 214 large shipping crates. Each crate contained not only a piece of the statue, but also the hopes and dreams of the people who had helped create it. The ship journey took weeks. The rough waves of the Atlantic Ocean were a challenge, but the statue finally reached America in 1885, where it was welcomed as a symbol of hope. In the United States, the pedestal was also a huge project. The American people pooled their money to build it, with thousands of people donating from pennies to large sums. The pedestal was built on Bedloe's Island, now Liberty Island, which overlooks New York Harbor. Part 4. Historic Inauguration Ceremony. On October 28, 1886, the Statue of Liberty was dedicated in a grand ceremony attended by thousands of people. President Grover Cleveland gave a speech, affirming that the statue was a symbol of freedom not only for America but for the whole world. Applause rang out as the curtain was pulled back, revealing a giant goddess standing tall, holding a glowing torch, looking out to sea. From that moment on, the Statue of Liberty became not only a symbol of America, but also a symbol of freedom, equality and opportunity. For immigrants, the statue was the first sign they saw when their ships arrived in New York Harbor, an emotional welcome. Part 5. Changes and challenges over time. Over the decades, the Statue of Liberty has undergone major changes. In 1924, it was designated a national monument. Throughout the 2 world wars, the statue remained standing, serving as an inspiration to American soldiers fighting for freedom. In 1984, to mark the 100th anniversary of its inauguration, the statue underwent a major restoration. Worn bronze plates and damaged details were carefully repaired. The original, badly damaged torch was replaced with a replica, and the old torch is now on display in a nearby museum. Part 6. Global symbol of freedom. Today, the Statue of Liberty is not only an American asset, but a global icon. It appears in books, movies, and even freedom movements around the world. The image of the statue has transcended geographical boundaries, becoming a symbol of hope and liberation from oppression. Every year, millions of visitors from all over the world come to New York to see the statue. They climb the 354 steps to the crown, where they can see the entire New York harbor. Each person has their own story, but all feel the power of this great symbol. Part 7, Lasting Legacy. The Statue of Liberty is not just a physical structure, but also a story of international cooperation, creativity, and human aspiration. From a bold idea in France, the statue has become a symbol of universal values, freedom, hope, and human rights. In the modern world, where challenges to freedom and justice persist, the Statue of Liberty continues to remind us of the power of hope and solidarity. She stands tall, a tireless gatekeeper, ready to welcome all who yearn for freedom. The journey of the Statue of Liberty is not only a story about the past, but also an inspiration for the future. It teaches us that, despite the difficulties we face, people can always come together to create great things for a better world.